All right, guys, I will not be able to answer any questions tonight as we go through this EIDL $10,000 grant. I guess I could say you guys, you did it. You guys did it. All those calls that we made, all those protests that we went on. Wow, what a trip it's been, people, and what we've experienced and what we're seeing here has never been done before. What you accomplished $20 billion. You accomplished $20 billion. Yeah, like I said, I won't be able to answer any questions tonight. Good evening, Carlson. I probably won't even see my live chat, but what we're going to do is we're going to read over the text of the $20 billion. And a lot of people are getting this. It's done. It's done. It worked. The $10,000 grant, yes, you will get the rest. You should be getting the rest very soon. Most of you will get it. Here we go. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start reading the text. Remember what we've gone through for this, guys. It's been a while. It's been... Anybody? Oh. Hold on one second. We will get to that. You guys did it, man. I was so wondering, but man, yeah, you did it. You guys did it. Congratulations. Most people you're going to get your money. There's a couple things that I was noticing that looked a little bit, it's going to be kind of rough to do. For some of you might be in a different area. You might not get it because of your area, but there's always ways around that. So here we go. You ready? Somebody. What's up, Monopoly? T. Carlson. Samir, we did it. We did it. You got it. You guys did it. You got your 10K. You did it. We went through a lot.
Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. All fine.
We went through a lot.
To chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online.
The United States owes you all a great debt of gratitude.
S4227, you'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice and then we say it louder because it's our choice.
All right, guys.
Hey, we want our 10K.
Let's read this text. How about that? My voice might be looking like it's a little behind,
okay.
but
That's good. That's good.
I'm sorry about that.
I can't.
Here we go. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Where's it at? I gotta find it. Boom. Here it goes. You ready? All right. Here we go, guys. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations to everybody out there that has been hoping to get that extra money deposited into their accounts. The extra $10,000 EIDL grants. The eligibility requirements, not too bad. And I've noticed that there are some eligibility requirements that they have some loopholes for the big companies and for us. We'll get it. Here we go. Here we are. Section 331, EIDL Advance for small businesses. Let me try to make this bigger for you guys. I'm going to make myself smaller so that I can make it bigger for you guys so that you get the full Monty on this. I don't want to, I'm going to get myself out of there. I'm going to bring my friend in, bring him in. Hey, guys, I'm going to be doing this interview. Okay. Let's see. You guys are, way to go, guys. You did it. You guys really did it. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay. If I can get it bigger, that would be great. Hold on one second, guys. We'll get right there. If you're in a poor area, that's going to be very easy for you to get. Find it. Okay. Let's read it. Let's just go ahead and read it. I'm going to quit playing around. I'm trying to get things settled here, but I can't. So we're just going to go ahead and read it. Here we are. Ready? Section 331, Targeted EIDL Advance for Small Business. Continuity, adaptation. Come over here. Continuity, adaptation, and resiliency. Definitions in this section. Agricultural enterprise. The term agricultural enterprise has the meaning given in term section 18B of Small Business Act 15 U.S.C. 647. Covered entity. The term covered entity means an eligible entity that A1 applies for a loan under section 7B2 of the Small Business Act 15 U.C. 636-2 during the covered period. You all qualify for that one. 2. Okay, here's the tricky one. Is located in a low-income community. Now, people, this one's kind of tricky. Here's where a loophole would be. This is mainly for, it says it's for businesses that are located in low-income communities. Are there ways around that? Well, sure there are. There are always places you can go and delegate your business on a specific day, time, place to verify that it was located that day or located in a low-income community. So that's one of the stipulations. You suffered an economic loss greater than 30%, and you employ not more than 300 employees, except with respect of an entity under Section 123-300 of Title 13 Code Federal Regulations. That's basically me asking you if you suffered a loss in a disastrous like a hurricane or a storm or something, some kind of disaster hit your neighborhood. Okay, here's where we go. I want to point this out to you guys as well. For those of you who are saying, "Hey, I don't live in a I don't live in a low income community." Okay, well here in section 4, it employs not more than 300, but in section B, it says except with respect of an entity included under this section, which this section is saying that you lived in a neighborhood that was hit by a disaster. And I want everybody to know here that COVID-19 was a disaster. And your neighborhood may have been hit by this. I think the whole United States has been hit by this. And this is I would say it's kind of a loophole for those of you that don't live in a low-income neighborhood, as far as your house being a low-income neighborhood. But sometimes your finances can also mean a lower income. As far as the neighborhood, you're in the neighborhood of, I've made lower than 140,000. You know, there's ways around that clause for those of you that are saying, hey, my neighborhood's nice. It's not a lower income neighborhood. It's okay. There's ways around that. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not going to try to get anybody in trouble here, but I'm just trying to let you also know that there are things that can be done legally. The bigger companies will do it, and so should you. That's all I'm saying. Next, I will go into the Code of Federal Regulations or any successor regulation that does not include agricultural enterprise. 3, covered period. Term covered period has meaning given the term in Section 111A1 of the CARES Act, as amended by Section 332 of this Act. Economic loss. The term economic loss means with respect to a covered entity. The amount by which the gross receipts of covered entity declined during an 8-week period, March, blah, blah, blah. If the covered entity is seasonal business concern, such as amount determined by the administrator. Eligible entity. Term eligible entity means an entity that during the covered period is eligible for a loan under section 7B2. So if you applied for a loan and were eligible to receive that loan, whether you were, I'm going to say whether your credit score might have been too low, but if your credit score was higher and you were eligible for the loan, if you were an eligible entity, then that's a good thing. You're in. Small business as described in subsection 1110. See, this is the subsection we've been talking about the whole time, section 1110. It wasn't the 4227 that got us. It wasn't the 4818. It was the section that we left in the CARES Act. We got behind that section and we held them to it. And here it is, section 1110. This is a beautiful thing, people. Low-income community. The term low-income community has meaning given to the term in section 45D of the Internal Revenue Code. So there's more than one meaning behind that. We'll go into the 45D on another date. We're not going to get into the total specifics, but we can get you to qualify in there. That'll be great. The $9,000 will be yours. But it is looking like we may have to fill out or may have to put in some more information to them. A direct deposit may not exactly be made. Don't hold me totally to that, but a direct deposit may not get directly to you. There might be a piece of a form that we may have to fill out. But if we do, it'll be simple. And there's enough money to go around here especially for those who already have put in an application, because in part of this form, they also do mention, we'll get to that in a minute. Hold on one second. But it's good news. It's more good news. Okay. In general, the entitlement of full amount, guys, here we go. Ready? Woo!
Somebody.
Yeah. Entitlement to the full amount. Ready? Somebody say, hey, we want our 10K.
Hey, we want our 10K.
Hey, we want our 10K. Woo.
Hey,
Yeah, we got it.
10K.
All right, sorry. I just had to go there. Entitlement of full amount. You ready, guys? Let's read. Okay. In general, subject to paragraph 2, a covered entity, after submitting a request to the administrator that the administrator verifies under subsection C, shall receive a total of $10,000. Woo! Yeah. Total of $10,000 under section 1110C. Haha, that's us. Of the CARES Act. Without regard to whether the applicable loan for which the covered entity applies or applied under section of the small business was approved or not. Even if you didn't get approved for the loan, you get your 10K. Wow. Nice. Okay. Okay, here we go. The applicable loan for which the covered entity applies or applied under subsection small is approved. Covered entity accepts or accepted the offer of the administrator with respect to an approved loan described in sub blah, blah, blah. Good. If you put in for the application, you put an application in, that's you. We did this probably in March, May, June, July, August. Well, we got to wait till the August and September come along. Anyway, but I think you're covered even if you put in afterwards, just maybe not in this 20 billion, but there's going to be more for you if you didn't. Anyway, next. The covered entity has previously received a loan under 7A of the small business loan. If that was you, if you did receive a loan, that's good too. Okay, the effect of previously received amounts. With the respect of a covered entity that received an emergency grant under section 1110 of the CARES Act, before the date of enactment of this act, the amount of the payment that covered entity shall receive under this subsection after satisfaction of the procedures required under paragraph B shall be the difference between $10,000 and the amount that was previously received. So if you got $1,000, the difference between that and $10,000 is $9,000. So with this paragraph that we're looking at right here, I will read that again for everybody out there. It says, hey, if I put in 1,000, do I get another 9,000? Yep, that's exactly what it says right here. I will read that again just for verification. With respect to covered entity that have received an emergency grant under section 1110E of the CARES Act before the date of enactment date, the amount of the payment that the covered entity shall receive under this subsection after the satisfaction of procedures required under subsection B shall be the difference between $10,000 and the amount that previously received grant and the amount of the previously and the amount of the previously received grant, which means, yes, if you got 2,000, you would get 8,000 now. This is it. This is it.
Somebody
say, hey, we want our
10K.
Hey, we got our 10K. We got it. We got it. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. You did it. You did it, T. Carlson. You did it.
It's a shame. All fine time.
You did it.
To chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online.
The protesting worked. I think the phone calls, huge. Huge. We must have called at least 20,000 times. They heard us, guys. They heard us.
Because it's our choice. We say,
hey, we got our 10K. Okay, sorry about that. Let me continue reading. Okay, that's it, guys. But that's the big one right there. You shall get the difference between the 10,000 and the other amount of the previously received grant. If the administrator receives a request under paragraph 1 from a covered entity described in subparagraph A, this paragraph, the administrator shall not later than 21 days after the date on which the administrator receives perform the verification required under subsection C. If the administrator under subsection verifies that the entity is covered and a covered entity, provide to the covered entity the payment in the amount described in subsection A, and with respect to the covered entity that the administrator determines is not entitled to the payment under this section, provide a covered entity with notification explaining why they reached a determination that you did not deserve to get the $10,000. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. But you know what? For the most part, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty simple to get. They're just covering there saying, hey, if you don't fit into that category, if you haven't applied for EIDL grant yet and you're trying to get this, it's going to be a little bit harder now to get it, a lot actually, to get it now than if you already applied and they saw you as a business already. If you applied and they said, hey, we can't verify whether you're a business or not, it's going to be hard for you. However, if you applied and they determined like, oh, well, your credit score was too low, you're okay, you're in. Or if you applied and you lived in a low income neighborhood, that's going to be, or actually your business was in a low income neighborhood, meaning if you're a sole proprietor or independent contractor and you do business from your house would be in a low income neighborhood. But there's ways to go around that, but there's people that are going to get that money quick. There's certain people that are going to get this money real fast. And then there's others that are probably going to have to put in a letter, but it's not going to be extremely difficult here, guys. This is really it's pretty cut and dry. This is pretty cut and dry stuff. Loving it. Nothing in this paragraph may be construed to require any entity that received emergency under. Let me slow down a little bit. I'm getting excited. Gosh, this is just good news, man. This is awesome. Anyway, nothing in this paragraph may be construed to require any entity that received an emergency grant under subsection 101 before the date of enactment of this act to repay any amount of the grant. You won't have to repay any amount of this grant is what they're saying. So basically, if you're on the PPP forgiveness, this is a ticket to say, hey, you can't hold this against me on a PPP forgiveness now. That's what they're saying there. In carrying out this section, the administrator shall require any information, including tax, from any. This is where, if there's a question about whether if they're having questions on whether you should get it or not, a lot of you, there's not even going to be a question. A lot of you are going to get it just like that. But however, if they have wait, this doesn't look like it fits the description. Here's what's going to happen. In carrying out this section, the administrator shall require any information, including tax records, from an entity submitting a request under subsection B that the administrator determines necessary to verify that you're a covered entity. So, hey, I need an address to your business, or I need this or that or whatever, you're going to have to send that to them. Like your taxes from last year to how much you've made this year. I don't even think that shouldn't even be the key to how much you've made. That was not in there, so that should not be there. But your address and those things that we just talked about before this. They may ask you for that. And if they're start asking you for too many of these things when you get to them, it's going to be a little more difficult then. So hopefully they don't ask you too many questions. That if the administrator determines necessary to verify that the entity is a covered entity without regard to whether the entity has previously submitted such information to the administrator. Order of processing. The administrator shall process and approve requests for payments under the subsection B in order that the administrator receives the request, except that the administrator shall give first priority to covered entities described in, that's us. That's first priority. If you guys have already filed for a loan or already put in and already gotten somewhat of a grant or declined for a grant, you will be first priority. So this is good. This is really good. That's us. Second priority to covered entities that have not received emergency grants. So there you go. That's a big one, guys, because the first priority is those that have filled out the first EIDL grant for a first EIDL loan. You will be first put on there. And then the second one will be those entities that did not receive EIDL grants. So if you didn't receive anything, then you're going to be second priority. So if you've already gotten, say, declined for a loan but received part of a grant, you will be first priority. You will be first priority. This is awesome. Wow, we did it. Wow. Crazy. $20 billion. You guys did it. You guys did it for $20 billion. Way to go. Way to go, man. Yay, you. Okay, next. Applicability. In addition to any other, if anybody wants to know, if they go to this format, you can go find the bill here, and it's on page 2184. And it scrolls all the way down, I believe, to 2000. I don't know exactly which one, but it goes for about 14 or 15 pages long. We're on 2189 right now. Applicability. In addition to any other restrictions imposed under this section, any eligibility restriction applicable to the loan under Section 7B2 of the Small Business Act, including any restriction under the 1233 or 123301 of Title 13 Code of Federal Regulations or any successor regulation, shall apply with respect to funding to provide under this section. Notification required. The administrator shall provide notice to each of the following entities, stating that the entity may be eligible for payment under this section if the entity satisfies the requirements under clauses of Section 2, 3, and 4 of this section. Now here we go. Okay, each entity that received an emergency grant under 110 before the date of enactment. Okay, so that's you. If you've already applied for this, here's what I would like to say. The way that this is reading out right now, people, is that if you've applied, they should provide you with a notice stating that you may be eligible for a payment under this section. So if you didn't get the full $10,000, it's looking to me like they're supposed to notify you. So you may be getting a notification, everybody, about, you may be getting a notification that you are eligible to receive this grant, okay? You may be getting a notification saying you are eligible to receive a grant. Kind of like when a class action notification goes out, hey, you owned an Apple iPhone and you're part of this class action suit. You might want to fill out this form to get blah, blah, blah. But this is really nice. It's good to see that they're holding the SBA sort of responsible for those that did not get the first round of the $10,000 grant. Yeah, that's right. They heard us. Yeah. Okay, next. Each entity that received an emergency grant under Section 1110, so that say you got $1,000, all right? Each entity that received an emergency grant under 110E of the CARES Act before the date of enactment, each entity that before the date of enactment of this act applied for a loan under Section 7B2 and did not receive an emergency grant under Section 111 because of unavailability of funds to carry out subsection 1110. That's for those who applied after July 11th. You may be getting a notification as well. If you applied right now, that means after the July 11th, the people who applied before July 11th and the people after July 11th, if you were declined of a loan or declined of a grant specifically because they ran out of funds, you may be getting a letter from the SBA saying, hey, guess what, guys? You could be getting 10 grand. Wow. Lily Gutierrez, you could be getting 10 grand. We got to hold off on what to do. I'm reading the text right now, and then I will answer some questions later. Administration. In carrying out this section, the administrator may rely on loan officers and other personnel of the office disaster of the administration and other resources of the administrator, including contractors of the administration. So they may be getting extra outside help to help them complete these grants. Authorization of appropriations. There are authorized to be appropriated to the administrator $20 billion. Thank you. $20 billion. Dude, that's a lot of money, man. That's yay, government. Good job. Now is the perfect time to click that like and subscribe button. And thank you for watching Speak and See. And then $20 billion to carry out this section, which shall remain available through December 31st of next year, of 2021. Of which $20 million is authorized to be appropriated to the General Inspector of Administration to prevent waste, fraud, and abuse. So they're basically, here's $20 million to get yourself a team to make sure that it doesn't go out to the wrong people. That's cool. Section 1110 of the CARES Act, 9009, is amended. And section by striping December, that's just by dates, to approve an applicant, Bailey, so, okay. Here's where they're, we just read all the wording that was changed, and they're just going over the wording that was changed and brought into new wording. So all these are just basically a new description of what that word means. So this isn't really important, but this part is, I guess, right here. Let me go back. Okay, let me go to... Okay, timing. That's timing. I don't want to read all about the timing. That's okay. But yeah, they're saying with respect the entity determines you're not eligible to receive a grant, they're to provide you with a reason, an explanation as to why they reached that determination. Like here we go. Like in the first round, they said, oh, you didn't check the box. That's no longer a reason for the SBA to deny you, because the box was not supposed to be there, and that's why they have to give them another $20 billion to say, hey, do the right thing this time. Okay, in paragraph 7, by striking $20 billion, oh yeah, let's not, they have already put in $20 billion, so they put another $20 billion in. Now they're striking that and putting $40 billion, but that doesn't mean we're getting $40 billion in. It just means they're adding the $40 billion on top of it. Okay, and by striking December 31st, 2020 and inserting December 30. So this is basically going to last, is supposed to last for another year. However, people, if you need to get in on this, we'll find out exactly what kind of paperwork we need to fill out. We don't have that yet. This is the most recent up-to-date information that you can get. This is it. This is as good as it gets right now. We haven't gotten any letters. We haven't gotten any more information. The SBA might not even know right now exactly how they're going to handle this. But now they're getting their instructions. Now they're going to be handed these instructions in order to complete those with us so that we can get the rest of our $10,000. But now they know that we were right and they were wrong, and we win. We win. Anyway. Repeal, Section 333 is to repeal of the EIDL advanced deduction. Okay, that's for those who have gotten into the PPP. We're not going to go into all that. We're not going to go into all that. We just wanted to go into the $10,000 one. We'll go into that other one later, maybe on another day, about in case you did get PPP and you're going for forgiveness. But that's basically saying that, yeah, you got to take that forgiveness for the EIDL grant off there too. So guys, you did it. You did it. All right. I don't know what else to say except congratulations. Congratulations to everybody out there. Congratulations to everybody. We did it, guys. This is it.
Somebody,
Woo!
somebody,
We did it.
somebody.
Can you say, hey, we got our 10K? Yeah. Hey, we got our 10K. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Hey. did it, guys.
Some call us annoying, but
We did it.
It's a shame. We all
Yeah.
have time to chat and go live and get with the House of
Woohoo.
Senate, phone in online.
Yeah.
Bread when we feel like we're stuck.
Yeah, we got our 10K. We got our 10K. It's not a whole lot of obstacles. They're going to be, wow.
Hey, we won our
10K. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That was great, guys. Anyway, congratulations to everybody out there. I want to just say thank you, everybody, who were involved in the protesting that we did in Washington, D.C. for this. Remember that? The protesting that we did on Rubio's doorstep. Remember that? All the nights that we spent calling our senators and congressmen. Remember those? It's been a long year, guys, and we did it. I just want to say you guys did it for the small businesses of America. You owe yourselves a round of applause. I know that the stimulus package checks that everybody got were only $600. I know we tried harder for that one for us. We wanted to get it before Christmas too, but we didn't. But this right here, it makes that feel better for our small businesses that really needed this money. Woo! We did it. We worked our tails off, and you, T. Carlson, did it. And Holman, yes, it is more than possible. It's there. It's there. Yes. This is so big, guys. I just want to say, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. $10,000 grants. For those of you who only got $1,000, yep, you're getting it. What do we have to do right now? We might be getting a letter from the SBA soon saying, hey, you could be eligible for $10,000 grant. And if you don't get that letter, I am going to stay on top of this. And I am going to be letting you guys know every second, every detail of what's going on. That way we are going to be right. We are first in line. First of all, if you applied before July 11th, you're going to get this. You're first in line. This is amazing. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. I don't know what else to say. I just want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you can like and subscribe, and we will be... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a call from somebody. This is our friend, Karate. Hey, Karate.
So we got the 10K.
We got the 10K. Hey, everybody, say hi to Karate. This is Karate. He's on the line, and he was a big part of everybody getting their $10,000. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yay. All right, man. It's good time.
We did it, man. We did it.
Partying for everybody.
Dude, this is great for,
yeah, as I understand it, I read that. I read that earlier.
Did you read this earlier?
Yeah, I read the pages. I texted you them.
Yeah.
I went through them and read them.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty much there. We got it.
Well, yeah, and the way I understand it, since I not only applied in June, at the end of June, I also got a loan. So there's no way they cannot give me.
You're in. No, you got this. Just like half of these people. Just like most of these people on here, they're in the same boat that we are. And you know what? Yeah, we got it. We got it.
We got it, man.
This is huge.
Yeah, in my case, it's 8K.
Oh, wow.
I don't know everybody else is, so I'll get 8K because I got 2K out of the grant.
Wow, nice. Congratulations, bro. Merry Christmas.
So, yeah, I'll get 8K and then the $3,600 for the stimulus. I'll be happy.
You and me both, bro. Well, I want to say thanks, and everybody here. I see everybody online saying thank you as well, because they know you were a big part in playing, in getting this for everybody with calling the senators and congressmen, and just thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, and I even had to call a stupid moron Waters.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You called Waters too. His favorite person, of course. We all know that.
But we got it. We did it.
We did it,
Good
man.
job.
We did it.
People out there have been waiting and hoping, and teach the best, guys. say what you want with Kevin or Jason, but, you know, Speak's been walking you through the app process, working hard to get you guys money. Not sitting there blubbering out information or anything else. He's actually been in the ditch with you, getting you your stuff filed and everything. And
I've been in the pig pen.
Yeah, think all the time you spent. I mean, we're approaching Christmas, and the guy's been working like overtime. You know, I told him to take some time off now. Just take a few days, shut down, be silent. You know.
Nope. A little sleep and a little slumber, and poverty falls upon you like a thief in the night. No time for sleeping. Right. Now we can all go to sleep. Now we can rest easy.
I'll be buying after Christmas gifts.
Right on, brother. Well, it was good hearing from you.
And y'all out there tonight at dusk, right now, even probably.
Yeah, it's dark.
You've got that star coming out.
Yep. Amen, man.
800-year cycle.
Yep.
So y'all enjoy a little bit of peace and joy. I'll let you go, Speak.
All right, thanks, bro. Have a good night, brother.
All right.
Bye. Congratulations. Go get that 10K.
Somebody.
That was Speak. Or that was Karate and more. He helped us very much get this 10K. We got our 10K, guys. How long will it take, says Travis? I don't think it's going to take long. I mean, the machine is there. Everything's in order for us to get that 10K. All they really got to do is push the button. For those that have already got a $10,000 grant, they might just be asking you, hey, did you guys lose some money this year? Say, yes, I did. I lost over 30%.
Get with the House and Senate on the phone and online.
Now is the perfect time to click that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching Speak and See. Well, guys, all I can say is we did it. We did it. And I want to thank everybody out there. Did great, man. Did great. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. And now Janya was here. She was one of our viewers, and she was
that's good. Okay.
She's been calling up senators, and she's been calling up congressmen, and I think she gave me some good news yesterday about her EIDL loan, which she got. And I know a lot of us out there right now have also gotten the EIDL second round. The second round is going away, as we all know. It's going away, but that's okay. There's more good stuff happening here in the future. And that text that I just read is really, I mean, it was nice to see that everybody's going to get $600 stimulus check. That was a beautiful thing, but that's not what we wanted to know. We wanted to know if we were going to get our 10K. So now we know that, yeah, we're getting it. It's in. We did it. You did it. And don't think anybody else did it. Not one person did it. Everybody that I know on this channel has been contacting. We have been doing live contacts for our senators and congressmen all year, guys, saying we need to get this EIDL grant. We need this. And we have been pushing. They have got hundreds of thousands of calls from us and the people that come here. We're coming here every night for months and going back to the phones and getting the pressure put on our congressmen. And there it is. There it is. We just read today that pressure, it worked. So way to go, guys. You did it. I'm so proud of everybody. Congratulations. And you guys all got your 10K. Getting it. Anything else that needs to be said or done about it? We did see a few things that about the low income places and stuff like that. We can work trust me, that's workable, guys. Just don't leave. Just if you come across that, get with me. That's workable. We can beat that. That can be that's not a big issue, as big as it sounds to a lot of people. We can get past that one. So we did get our 10K. Congratulations, guys. You all worked so hard for it. Oh, and then, like I said, it's on page 2184 of the new bill. And we just read through the whole text. And it's on this feed. So if anybody has to go back and wants to read a piece of it, it's there. And thank you all very much for watching. I want you to know that we appreciate all your likes, all your subscriptions that you've been giving us, and it's been maintaining us through the years. What else can I say? There's more to come, guys. There's more good news to come. There's more bad news for some of us to come as well, and I'm here to help you guys through that, hopefully. If you need, more help, more information, I like to be able to come out and do these live things at nighttime and help you with your taxes and your financial questions and stuff like that. Ex-Muslim atheist, it's good to see you tonight. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything's going well. Monkey Mouse, thank you for showing up. Global, thank you for coming. Kamel Blaise, is the SBA portal open yet? It should be open, yeah. If you've got an open case going on, it's open. Okay. Thank you guys very much. I want to thank you all for coming, and we will see you on the next feed. All right? You guys have a blessed night.
Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K. 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 Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. We all find time to chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on Bill S4227. You'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice and then we say it louder because it's our choice. We say